looky here. This is DXM Void Edition, as you can probably see. This is on the machine that I was running the antics on for a good few months, coming up 9 months I think now, and I fancied a change. I got a friend reached out to me and said, look, I'm putting together this operating system, I'm using Void, I'm remastering Void with the XFC window manager and the tint panel. Do you want to give it a try? And I thought, yeah, go on then. I fancied something new on this machine. This machine I got given in 2017 as a cast off. It was going to go to the tip in 2017, and I've been running it day in, day out ever since. This is my night machine that I watch YouTube videos overnight, every single night. And I'd had antics on it for a long time, and I fancied a change. You know, you want something a little bit prettier. And this mysterious spooky geezer gets in touch with me. He had previously remastered some of the old Mio Linuxes, and he reached out to me and said, hey, I've made this, do you want to give it a try? So I said, yeah, I like Void, I'm very fond of Void, and it would be a perfect fit for this machine. And indeed it was. Installed absolutely beautiful. Now this is an old BIOS machine, it's not a UEFI. I did try to install it on a more modern Hewlett-Packard UEFI machine, but although I could get it to install, I couldn't get it to boot. It didn't matter what I did in the UEFI, turn off secure boot, turn on legacy mode. There's some kind of other Intel software protection thing that I unticked, and it would install fine, it would run live, but it would not boot. I don't know what, and I'm past fiddling around to suss out why, quite honestly. I've got something else on that machine now, which will be in the next video. I'll show you another exciting thing. But this is DXM Void Edition, and you cannot get it. The fella made it for himself and said, do you want to give it a go, see what you think? And I said yes, and so here it is, installed on this machine. And I just want to show you the wallpapers, just to start with. I know, it's so corny, isn't it? Here they are. Now these are mostly made by the guy himself, but look at this. Not only has he done a dark light wallpaper, he's done a black white one. And I really like the colour in there. I do like that. Spooky. But he's done this one. How cool is that? That's on the ISO. I love it. So I'm keeping that on. I'm keeping that one on for the minute. It's got a really great login screen. Fantastic login screen. It's got this in the background on the login screen with the various doodads around it. And the shutdown menu. I really like that too, actually, thinking about it. That's so neat. Yeah. But I'm going to go with this one for continuity's sake, because I'm going to show you me updating, and I did that off the mic a little bit earlier. So I'll keep that on so that the video looks a bit seamless. But first off, I'm going to show you what you get with it, or what I've installed with it. Because it's XFWM, you get all the usual XF appearance and so forth. We're using the Oxy 2 Zen icon scheme, though we have got paper and paper mono dark. Style is just Adwaita and Breeze dark. Okay. You get Featherpad, PCman FM file manager. Looks cool. I always like that. It's always been a reliable file manager. Micro terminal tech. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Control G's help. Easy to use, intuitive text editor takes advantage of the full capability, blah 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 blah. Control by commands entered on the command bar or with key bindings, blah 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 blah. Cool. Ooh. So I was thinking of setting up a very, very minimal Debian install just as a writer deck. because I was looking around the internet, and there is a distro which is no internet writer deck. It's a basic Debian install, and it boots just to a terminal, just to the text screen basically. There's no Xorg, there's no window manager, no desktop environment, and it boots straight into Tilde text editor, and it's just simply for powering up and typing, nothing else. Imagine the battery life on that. Okay, so this is pretty cool. This looks nice. I might have to put this on the next machine that I'm going to show you, which is going to be the out and about writing machine. Okay, Control G to get out of it again, maybe? Yeah. Okay, is it Q to quit? No. How do we quit? How do we quit? Let's try out G and find out what the bindings are. Okay. Oh, Control Q to quit, okay. Excellent. Alright, nice. That's a nice addition. Appreciate that. The XFCE terminal, Featherpad text editor, that's brilliant. So even though I've installed Focuswriter, I really didn't need to because micro, I like that. Multimedia, I've installed Simple Screen Recorder. I'm not sure if I installed VLC, if that was there originally, but I do know it comes in as a dependency on some screen recording software, particularly OBS. So it might have been there originally, but it might come in with Simple Screen, or I might have installed it myself. I honestly can't remember. Under Internet, you get the Firefox web browser. Office, you didn't get anything, but I've put Focuswriter on there. Basically, it's very, very minimal install, but most of the settings stuff is the XFCE stuff because it uses XFWM. Under System, you've got Alpha Utils for making a system snapshot, which is how he made this. You've got the Calamares installer, which is still there, but it's no big deal, is it? You get the gparted partition editor. You get Octa XBPS to add remove software. And down the bottom here, you've got the notifier as marked out there. So you get the sound preferences here, input, output. I had to tell it about the internal microphone, and as soon as I did, absolutely fine. It's not set up for recording particularly, it's just basically set up originally just for listening. As far as goes, not getting it to be able to install on the other machine, as a caveat, it's nothing to do with how he's built this Void edition at all, because I tried several other non-mainstream distributions. I tried the latest Dev one, and a lot just would not even boot or install. So it's something with that laptop. It's nothing to do with this operating system. So yeah, I like it a lot. I can see myself keeping this on here until such a time as Void has repository issues or update issues or anything like that. Being a rolling release, I'm not going to have to be timed out by a new version coming out because we're constantly updated as long as the repos are up. So that's a big plus. And yeah, I can see this staying on here until the machine dies, which honestly, I'm amazed it's not dead yet. The battery died years and years ago, so that's not even in the machine. So there's just another little thing I just want to chat about, and that is the Ubuntu server that was down a little while after the release of Mint 22.2. It's nothing to do with Mint, it was 100% to do with the Ubuntu server. There was a server outage and then a massive backlog for people trying to do updates. That caused me to nuke and page my main desktop machine and reinstall Mint, thinking, I've done something. We did have a power cut while I had the machine on playing a heavy game, and I thought perhaps there was some damage done to the system software, maybe it was that. So I thought I'll do a nuke and pave, I'll reinstall Mint, because I do like Mint on that machine, works very well. And Turns out it wasn't that, because my Ubuntu install, remember that Ubuntu install, my 2404 that I installed on 24th, the 4th month of 2024, speak English, man, that had it too. But that's all resolved now. The backlog of updates has all been cleared, all the mirrors have been refreshed and so forth, and everything's kosher. So yeah, it was a server side issue. Now hopefully in the background, while I've been rabbiting away like that, I've been cleverly inserting the upgrade and the update that I did with the Octa XBPS earlier this morning. You'll check the date. I'm recording this at 9:51, Thursday the 11th of September. Am I? Or was that yesterday? No, that's today. Wow, September 11th. Ooh. Bad memories. So yeah, I'm probably only the second person that's using this operating system in this configuration. So thank you very much to the gentleman, the rather spooky gentleman, who let me know about this and made me this beautiful wallpaper. Love it. And that's the end of this video. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one, which is going to be very soon. Goodbye now.